Hello Scorpio, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 28th of October to the 3rd of November 2019. I hope you are Scorpio. So as usual, we've got 5 cards at the top, all clarified by a separate Rider-Waite tarot deck. The past, the present, challenges, advice from, spirit and outcome. I've got a reading card and also an angel answer card as well. I'm going to turn those over now, Scorpio, because the reading card that I have is truth. You see, this person is seeing beneath the masks, or masks are being revealed. Might be reading between the lines in a situation, but I think there's truth coming to light as well for some of you. You have 2 Ace of Swords in your reading. You've got so many new beginnings, or so many cards that represent new beginnings, new chapters. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords again, and the Empress, which is the beginnings of something new. So I feel some of you are ready for the new. I think some of you, this is a big new chapter for some of you. And I think it's linked to truth. There's a message here of let go, and it might well be to claim that new chapter or new beginning. Understand what you need to let go of, Scorpio, because you're ready. You're ready. And the King of Wands is at the end of your reading. I feel for some of you, you are just ready to go. You're ready to take action. This is something that you're waiting for. Can't come soon enough. That's the feeling that I'm getting. There's a lot of energy in this in this reading. So let's start with these 2 cards here. The Star is a renewal of self. The Star comes after the Tower. So sometimes when truths are revealed, that's when the Star comes after. The Tower reveals truths, reveals falsities, things that aren't built on stable foundations. And the Star comes in to give that sense of renewal. Now is the time for new growth. When everything has been torn down, the Star is that sense of hope, that things are going to grow again, of you coming back to your true self. With nothing added, this is you in your true light. This is a sense of hope, a sense of renewal, the beginnings of new growth. It is also a wonderful card of blessings from the universe. A feeling that you're being guided forward now. And the Star is very much finding your direction in your external world. But I think it comes when you've healed. The Hermit card is a card of healing, shining a light on what is keeping you stuck in situations, what is stopping you from moving forward from within. Shining that light, Scorpio, on things that you need to release, things that you need to find acceptance for, things that you need to heal from in order to raise your vibration from within, in order to find that sense of renewal, healing, optimism that the Star brings, and also direction. It is an Aquarian energy, it's a visionary energy, it's getting direction, life direction. And there's a message here that once you do, you have now the opportunity to rebuild solid ground, to lay firm foundations for the future. Now this can be in business and career, but this can also be linked to your own self-worth, self-esteem. The 9 of Pentacles is somebody who is making it happen in their external world, in their own right. Yes, this can be about finding self-worth, self-esteem. The actions that you're taking now will bring success, will bring solidity, safety, security to your life. Beautiful energy. Certainly in money, career, this is very positive, Scorpio. It is taking the steps that you need to take to change things for the better. And knowing that you have the practical capabilities, knowledge and know-how to do that. This is the building blocks, laying the foundations that will ultimately lead to success in your life. To you standing on your own 2 feet, you standing in your own light. And this is in your present. I do put these cards in categories. Sometimes it's a message that matters, because invariably some of you watching this are at different life stages as well. The 6 of Pentacles is very much about giving and receiving. However, this is the Hierophant, the seen version of the unseen, God, the divine, the universe on earth. And I feel for some of you now you're being told to receive the new. Now is the time to open up to the new. Now, very much like that star, is the time for regrowth. Being open up to new beginnings, new opportunities. Start putting in the work to bring change to your life, positive change. The Ace of Cups can be connected to being shown divine love, being given divine gifts. The star energy can be divine wish fulfillment as well. But there is a message here that by finding equilibrium in your life, by finding balance, by being open to being guided, if not by God, the divine, the universe, then being guided by people around you, it can bring emotional renewal, an emotional rebirth of some kind, Scorpio. Now, yes, this can be linked to new love. It is given to you by the hand of God, the divine, the universe, as are all these aces that are appearing in your reading here. This is major new beginnings, and it's telling you that the new beginnings are real. The new beginnings can happen, but you have to be open to receive. You have to do the groundwork. The 3 in tarot is manifesting something new, embracing change, understanding that you have the practical capabilities to bring this about, and also all the while being open to receive gifts that God, the divine, the universe is wanting to bring into you now. Very beautiful. Because I feel for some of you that 9 of Swords energy is a reminder, and this is your challenge position, is a reminder that when you let everything get on top of you, Scorpio, when you don't release the negativity from within, it only destroys. It only is a self-destructive force. This is an energy of Mars. You know, Mars is linked to the Tower, and it is a destructive force with the 9 of Swords. It creates illusions. It keeps you stuck. It disrupts your daily routine. It can disrupt your health. It stops you from thinking clearly in situations. And now is the time, you're being told, to accept truths, to empower you to cut ties with whatever's caused the 9 of Swords and bring in that new beginning. This is a card of realization, a card of really getting perspective on a situation that you need to get perspective on. It is a card of victory, coming through a challenge, and getting that sense of power back by seeing the truth of a situation, by allowing the truth to be that victory, to bring that first step to success. That crown is your crown, and you're being given it back. The crown represents your self-identity, who you are, your own power, giving you back your throne. You have the King of Wands at the end. So I feel some of you are being told now is the time to claim your power in order to bring new beginnings into your life. And I feel once that you do, your challenge, well, this is saying that once you do, you can bring security, success, stability to your life. You get self-worth back in who you are. You start becoming aware of what you're capable of how you can really transform your situation from being something that's very negative to something that is building something solid for the future. And it's because you see the truth, because you realize your own power to put something behind you, to conquer something, to be the victor. This is the advice from Spirit, and it is continuing with that theme. Now is the time to plant seeds for new growth. That is the Page of Pentacles. Now is the time to take small steps. Do things one thing at a time to bring change into your life. This is the message of change. The Page of Pentacles is practical change, earthly change. It can be linked to your tangible assets, so money, career, home, property, relationships that you value. You know, all of that kind of thing. The Page of Pentacles plants the seeds, does the work, starts taking the steps to bring positive growth in his life. And there's a patience with the Page of Pentacles. Victory is coming, success is coming, but there is patience to be had. But the work that you're doing now, the building blocks that you're laying, the foundations that you're laying now are going to pay off. They're going to pay off. Now, it can also be linked to opportunity. Both of these cards are the beginnings of something new. Both of these cards represent positive change in your life. But it's allowing yourself to refocus on your path and take the practical steps that are needed to bring positive change. Because when you make the effort, when you understand how to take that first step on that new path, when you understand that you have the power to bring real success into your life, that's when you make the very first step. That is the Ace of Wands. You put in that very first effort, you channel your power to take that first step on the path that will ultimately bring success. Do you see that castle in the distance? It's a symbol of success. The fact that this opportunity that's being offered to you now, maybe, is linked to success. But it can also be about the conscious step of putting in the effort to bring new beginnings into your life. Taking action that will ultimately lead to success in your life as well. Security, stability, reward. There's growth here. This wand is sprouting. This is your potential to thrive, to grow, Scorpio. I feel for some of you there's real power here. And there's opportunity here as well. The King of Wands can offer you an opportunity. This can be opportunity as well. Can be linked to something that you're very passionate about, something that you want desperately as well. Can be linked to new love. Can also be linked to your passions, desires, your career, your business, all of that kind of energy. And it's guided to you. This is a big new chapter because you're moving on mentally, you're moving on emotionally, and you're putting in the effort to bring about change. This is something that you really want to happen. And the Empress is saying that you can have it all. She is the beginnings of manifestation. She is the seed. She is the birth of something new. And some of you, I think, I'm really feeling for some of you, when you get truth, when you get clarity in what you're capable of, when you start putting in the groundwork, channeling your own practical skills, experience, know-how, there's no stopping you. Because there's a promise with the Empress. She is surrounded. She wants for nothing. And there's a promise here that when you understand, when you start taking practical steps right at the beginning of this reading, you want for nothing, Scorpio. You have it all. Just allow, like that river here, allow things to flow. Allow your energy to flow. Allow your practical abilities to flow. Allow yourself to give birth to new ideas. Very much linked to love and money with the Empress. She is love and money in particular. She's the card of Venus. The promise of new things coming into your life. But you have to do the work. You have to anchor the promise of what she offers now. And I feel you are. I think you're ready. Can be linked to new businesses, new careers, new opportunities in jobs, to do with money as well. Also new love. But there is a sense of real abundance that when you start understanding what you're capable of, that's when things flow. That's when things start changing. That's when things start manifesting. And they can lead to success. The King of Wands is, now is the time to take action. Now is the time to take lead in your own life. Now is the time to channel your own power. He is the opportunist. He is the man of action. He doesn't sit on his laurels. He doesn't wait for opportunity to come to him. He takes opportunity. He takes action to bring the new into his life, to constantly expand his world, grow his world for the better, grow his success. He's a great sign of success. So career and business front, this is very positive, but also in terms of the power in your life to take control and shape it how you want to shape it now. There could also be a Leo or a fire sign in your life. You know, I sometimes do link Scorpio, even though you're a water sign, with fire energy, because you have that link to that Mars energy, that power energy in some way as well, Scorpio. And I feel for some of you, now is the time to channel who you are, to take action, to bring about positive change. There could be somebody offering you opportunity, either something that you really want, linked to this Ace of Wands, yeah, or something that you're very passionate about, yeah. Don't give up. Keep going. Change is closer than you think. You have the opportunity to bring your hopes, dreams and wishes to reality. And it is about understanding from within, about making those choices now to bring positive change into your life. This is the Empress in Scorpio. You've got the Empress here. This is where there are transformative opportunities in your life now, because you're beginning to realise what you're made of. And I feel for some of you now is a time to take action. And I think you're doing it from a place of truth, a place of connected to self. But more than anything, I just think some of you are ready for a new chapter. This is bigger than a new beginning. This is a new chapter in your life that promises success, earthly success, but a reassertion of your own power as well. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Scorpio. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I will see you next time. Thank you.